Hey guys, what's up? Let me adjust this and make sure it's perfect. Hi guys, welcome. Hold on 1 second, guys. Everybody pile into the room. Guys, what an episode. I can't wait to get started. I have to tell you guys something that just happened. It's super embarrassing, but whatever. I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. 1 second, I have to show you. Okay, guys. So for those of you who haven't been on here before, hi Carla, hi Debbie, hi Gina, hi everyone. I have a cat. Her name is Mayday. She's half Devon Rex and half Sphinx. I also have her sister, whose name is Vesper. So I went to go hold her right before I came on here, guys, and my whole face just completely blacked out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's completely reacting right now. So I was like 3 seconds late. You see how this side is like normal and this side is completely puffy? She got me. My face is reacting to her. Oh no, I don't want to be allergic to my cat. Hi Vinette, hi Irene. Hi everyone. Wow guys, 18 people in the room to start. So I just wanted to make fun of myself. And guys, I also wanted to say, hi Jamal, what's up? Jamal always comes in, but I need you to call in, man. Hi everybody, hi Sue. Hi Dennis. Oh no, Carla is here. Hi Laurel. Look, Carla, that's when you know. When everybody else knows, you know. She got you good. Yeah, she really got me good. It looks so bad. It looks so much worse in person. Yikes. Yes, I agree. All right, guys, so let's just go ahead and get started. Enough about me. I want to get started on tonight's episode of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. Woo! Okay, so I don't even know where to start. This was a crazy episode. I have my notes here. I guess we'll start with Ariela and Biniyam. So the mom obviously, Ariela's mom obviously was not having, hi Gwen, Ariela's mom was obviously not having the whole apartment situation with Biniyam. And it's kind of weird because she keeps saying over and over and over again, she's like, listen, I don't know if you know this, but, you know, we come from a very privileged life. You know, Ariela's dad was a doctor, I was a nurse, and this is third world country with no disrespect, which almost sounds like disrespect, but I get what she's saying. She's pretty much saying that these apartments are not up to par for a pregnant person. So they end up staying at the hotel, and then they later end up going to tour the hospital. I don't know, guys. I'm so conflicted on this. I don't know. Like, Biniyam is trying so hard, but for what and how he knows how to try, I think, in his culture, I don't think that he understands, like, the magnitude of being a child of someone who is a doctor and a nurse. Like, I feel like that has to have so much just pressure behind it to get an education, to do all of these, you know, insane things. So I don't know. I feel like Biniyam's trying. I just don't think he understands at the same level that they're at. That girl can do what she wants. Yes, I wouldn't leave my babies there. I understand. Yeah, so then they ended up going and touring the hospital, which was okay. I mean, it was fine. The mom was actually okay with it. She wasn't completely turned off by it, which is a good thing. But she pretty much said to Biniyam after they went out later, she said, listen, how are you going to take care of my daughter? I'm worried about leaving her here. I don't think I trust it. What are you going to do for work? He's like, don't worry, I got it. I'll sing, I'll dance, I'll perform. And she's like, okay, like practical. What are you going to do for work? You know? I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to see if anybody wants to call in. If you guys don't, that's okay. I understand. Oh. All right. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, no. Got to get this together. All right. Carla's in the room. Debbie's in the room. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bring people on. I want to know what you guys think. We're going to keep this to a shorter episode tonight. just to make them. Everybody's been complaining that they're too long because I'm going between 45 minutes to an hour. So I appreciate you guys, and I also wanted to say thank you again so much for all of the love. I missed you, Kathy, on the last live. So thank you again, Kathy. I really appreciate it. This morning on the Shaws of Sunset reunion live, you sent a super chat. For some reason, I missed it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And now with that being said, let's chime in on Ariela and Biniyam. I'm going to bring in Carla and Debbie.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
This is getting to be a habit.
I know. I love it. We should just make it us. We're Shan.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Adam and Carla and Debbie.
Oh, and don't forget Bahama Mama.
And Shan. Yeah, Bahama Mama.
Mm-hmm. We're missing two.
Yes.
So what are our thoughts?
Biniyam, he seems like such a good guy.
I know.
I do. And Ariela's mom is being such a hard ass on him. And I can understand her concerns. Why? Because of the things that people say about it. But Ariela's been there before, and she stayed a while. So I'm pretty sure that if it was more dangerous than what she thought or anticipated, I don't think she would have went on with it. And I think her mom is trying to...
Just because she hasn't seen the danger yet doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, right?
Exactly. Well, very much so. Yeah, definitely. But I think her mom is trying to guilt trip her into coming back home. Because, the day that she left for the airport, her mom was like, well, did you see Dad? Did he look very sad? He didn't want you to leave, and now she's like, well, you have to do this, and you have to have this, this can cause infections, this is going to have hard labor. No, you can't get the epidural here. You're going to have to get
there.
I'm
surprised her reaction, too, though, about the hospital. She wasn't too crazy on it.
Yeah, and so I'm like, it's kind of hard because she already seems like she wants to do her own thing. It kind of seems like that's what she already does. Being that she travels the world anyway, she's not really necessarily at home all the time. So, I don't know. It's rough.
Debbie, thoughts?
Okay. I agree with Carla. I understand her mom's concern for her daughter giving birth in a developing country. I get it. And she was applying a bit of manipulation when they were leaving, and she was talking about the dad leaving, all of that. Like, she started off with that. And I think she went to Ethiopia with the hopes that the hospital would be similar to like what we saw in South Africa with Ronald and Tiffany. She was hoping for that so that she can take her daughter back. But then when she approved of the hospital and she liked the midwife and the head nurse and all of that, she was like, uh-oh, plan B. She started hinting about, not hinting, she went after Biniyam on how he's going to take care of her daughter. So now she's applying the money aspect of it. Basically, I feel like her mom and dad have supported her world travels financially for the past 12 plus years.
Yeah.
And Ariela is beholden to them. And you heard what she said when they were at the cafe. She's like, Biniyam, how are you going to take care of her? What is the plan? And she looked to Ariela and she's like, don't expect to call, your dad. So she's holding that little piece of bait over her head because this girl is used to being taken care of. She also said, she comes from a privileged lifestyle, a privileged background. Like, these are dropping little emotional bombs to Ariela because Biniyam, half of it's going over his head. And he's having a hard time like Jihoon. Yeah, he's having a hard time like Jihoon communicating to her. Like, it's not coming out 100%. I would say it's like about 60% of what he wants to say. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic, seeing how much power and sway her parents have over her. And I wanted to hear more about why his first marriage broke up. And he's put a lot of doubt. He's given the mother a lot of ammunition by saying, that there was like a hint of infidelity. I don't think he did anything. Because I don't know if you guys saw the wedding reception video that they did with him and his first wife. It's on YouTube. It's a beautiful dance. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful reception. It's in America. It's a beautiful dance that they have together. Like they're both dancers. So it seems like they were in love. So if she left him because she thought he cheated on her via text or whatever, I'd like to dig more into that too.
All right.
Yes, because didn't she live in Ethiopia at one point and then moved back to the States? And Biniyam came to the States and then went
Yes,
back to Ethiopia?
the baby had a medical problem while she was carrying it. Its intestines or something was out
Oh,
developing
yes.
outside the
It's,
body.
yeah.
I don't know the real name for it, but
Oof.
yeah. So she had to come back for medical treatment, and then
Thank
they were
you,
trying to get
Master
Biniyam
Roger.
over.
Thank you. Ariela's mom needs to tell that crap to her and not everyone else.
I agree with that too, but you know they're on TV to share and overshare, and they're doing that. So I mean, she got Biniyam over for the birth at the last minute by going to her congressperson or senator for her state, and they got an emergency visa for him to come in for the birth for a special circumstance.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Because I was under the impression that she had the baby in Ethiopia as well.
No. I think she went back afterwards.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
All right, Carla and Debbie, I'm going to drop you down real quick and move on to the next couple. If you want to, stay on though, because I'll bring you right back.
You know I am.
All right, guys. So, wow, Ariela and Biniyam. It is a crazy, crazy situation because she is from a privileged background, and most people don't usually take the route backwards to go to a third world country. They usually try to progress. With that being said, though, you know, more respect to her because it shows humbleness, I guess. I don't know, but the couple that I want to talk about next is Brittany and Yazan, because Brittany and Yazan, this is just, a lot of people are calling this a fraud relationship. I don't know how I necessarily feel about it, because it's almost like she acts like she doesn't know what she was getting herself into. That's what I guess that's what I'm trying to get off my tongue. She acts like she doesn't know what she was getting herself into. She keeps on saying, so if you missed the episode, they end up going to the uncle's house, and then she's sitting there they're talking to the uncle. She doesn't know anything that he's saying, but he's pretty much telling Yazan to translate that, you know, she needs to eventually convert to being Islam. And she starts, you know, once he's like telling her, she's like, listen, I'm open to it, but I don't want it pushed on me. I want to do it on my own terms. But it's kind of like, you knew that they were going to do this. You said before you even left, you said in one of the first episodes, you knew about the culture thing was going to be a thing. You knew that the whole, you're currently still married, that was going to be a problem. So you knew all of these things were going to be problems. And then on top of it, you have your own cultural things that are going to clash, like the fact that you like to hug people, the fact that you like to drink. So these are just problems on top of problems on top of problems. I don't understand how this wasn't well thought through. So let's see. She's open to it, but she needs to do it on her own terms. He's the uncle. Yeah, that's really all I got for her. I'm going to go ahead and let somebody else chime in real quick. And again, guys, we're keeping this about 35 minutes today. We're at 13. We have a lot of couples to go over. Let's bring on Dennis. How's it going, Dennis?
How's it going? Most of y'all know me as D Brooklyn on Sherelle and Perry and everything.
How
you doing?
Oh, yeah, D Brooklyn, what's up?
What's going on?
All right, welcome. So what do you have to say?
I actually wanted to talk about Biniyam's thing. I had a flashback on that. It was hilarious with the third degree, but I had like 4 or 5 sisters sitting, like grilling me. It was hilarious watching that. I had a flashback from when I met my wife, trying to marry my wife and everything. It was hilarious. But as far as Brittany, I'm just tired. I'm not going to talk about Brittany. I'm just not. I'm just tired of it. It's
you can't do it with Brittany.
No. I'm waiting for Carla on that.
Oh no, Carla's gonna go in on that. All right, well then stay on, and I'll bring you back up when I get to the next couple. Then I'm gonna bring on Mariah. Just kidding, Maria, right? Maria?
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, I glanced at it really quick.
It
How are
happens
you?
more than you think. I'm good. This is my first time being on a live stream, and I watch you.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah, I fell in love with you when I saw you on Charles. I was like, yeah, he's a cool one.
I'm gonna keep you around.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But for Brittany, I just feel, I know she gets a lot of hate, but I actually believe the relationship just a bit. Like I do. Because the way they interacted with each other, especially when it was like side by side in the confessional, he looked at her like, we want this to work. And then also, can I just mention how much his uncle kissed him? Like, can I just mention that? Like, that was, he's like, he gave a kiss on every cheek like 3 times. And then to her, he was like, hello. I was like,
And yeah, because that's just cultural though, right? Or is it?
I believe it's culture just because I think you stay away a bit from the women out of respect.
Yes.
But I don't know. It was, I don't think she's on his good side.
Yeah, and you know, the whole thing that's going on with her too, it's like, I don't know if you just heard what I was saying. The whole point is, it's like, did you not do your due diligence before you ended up going there? Do you not understand what it means that his religion is Islamic, and that he just, you know, it's nothing negative. It's just there's a lot that goes behind it, and there's a lot that's expected of you to marry him. So why would you not?
Yeah. And it was really refreshing to hear the uncle say that it's not something you pressure someone into, because this might sound really ignorant, but a lot of people over here, and for a bit I even thought so, if you don't oh, sorry. Someone's calling me in the other room. If you don't I lost my train of thought. If you don't like accept the Islamic and all the impossibilities, it's just you're wrong as a person. Like, you're going to hell, you're damned, this and that. But the way he felt, it was like, it's your choice. It's great. So,
Yeah, it was progressive.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you drop me backstage? Because I had to go take that.
Yes, of course.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, so guys, we're going to keep it moving really quick. And then I just got this notification. So Stephanie, thank you so much for the PayPal, Stephanie. I really appreciate it. I got it. I just wanted to make sure I gave you a shout out. I'm not going to miss any more of these super stickers, super chats, and PayPal shout outs, guys. I'm going to be on top of it. I don't need a virtual assistant. I got this. So thank you, guys. Welcome to Up and Adam, and let's keep it moving to the next couple. Dun, dun, dun. Tim and Melyza, I guess we're going to call her Melyza. Okay, so guys, what an interesting little kind of, I don't want to say odd couple, but just an odd situation. This is almost like another hopeless situation. I have to take a sip of my soda water for this. I want to talk about the fact who travels with their cat. I love my 2 cats, obviously, enough to keep it after it's blown up my whole face over here on this side. I just told you that. If you're new to the room, I'm having an allergic reaction to my little naked cat. Tim arrives in Colombia. He arrives with his cat. Nothing strange about that. And she shows up, Melyza, with her 2 dogs. So I guess we're all animal lovers, and we respect that. She's still obviously a little bit on the fence about his whole cheating thing, and they have these conversations about his infidelity. And his answer is, you know what? I was a little bit lonely, and I hadn't seen you for a while, and blah, blah, blah. She's obviously getting annoyed because that's a stupid answer. So the point is, he cheated on her, and now he's having to make the sacrifice to come all the way to Colombia to prove himself when she's already doubting this whole situation anyway. So again, this feels like another hopeless situation, almost that of the whole Brittany and Yazan. So I feel like TLC is known for giving us a bunch of hopeless situations, and then we get to see them break up, get new relationships, and come on Pillow Talk. So I guess we're constantly casting for Pillow Talk. With that being said, what do you guys think on Tim and Melyza? I'm going to go ahead and bring up Carla. Carla, what do you think?
Melyza. Her name is Melyza.
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 I don't know. Their relationship seems a little bit awkward to me. It seems a little bit forced. I don't really feel like she completely likes him to the level that he likes her.
Yeah,
Maybe,
did you see the weight thing?
Yeah. And is that how you want to motivate your significant other? Is that how you know, I don't know.
That's how I do it. I'm like, yo, you better get your thick ASS off that couch and get it moving, you know? No, I'm just kidding.
No, so like I don't know. She's definitely very, very aggressive. She's definitely
She's sassy. When
isn't she? She looks feisty, huh?
Yeah, and when she said that she's like, people perceive me as kind of like a B word sometimes. You know, like I don't think that's the appropriate word, but I get
She
where she
holds herself to a higher standard. That's what it is.
Yeah,
because of where she came from and what she does.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey Adam, hi.
That name is so stupid to me. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought when he first said cheese stick, I thought he said G stick. And I was gonna be like, somebody called you a G stick? That's not cool. Cheese stick. I thought somebody said G stick.
No, people are finding them to be the boring couple of this season.
They are.
Almost like, did you watch Before the 90 Days with Yolanda?
Yeah.
Almost because the Williams, I guess we were never going to see him, so maybe that's why her whole thing was like boring. But that's what they're like. They're like a boring couple.
Yeah. Yolanda's was only interesting because she kept going with it, and she kept making herself look stupider and stupider. So the more stupid you look, the more you're going to be funny. She made herself look like a pure clown.
Yeah. All right, Carla. Well, I'm going to go ahead and drop you down then, and I'm going to move on to the next couple. Yes. We're making great time, Carla. See you back.
Awesome.
All right, guys. So, again, we're making great time. I feel like my face is doing better. I still have a lot of energy. I'm really excited. I have a bottle of wine with my name on it at the end of this. My fiance said, you can't have a bottle of wine before. We can't share it before. And I said, okay, that's fine. So then we decided we're going to watch the episode of Below Deck after this. So I'm recording it now. We're going to watch Below Deck. And, yeah, I get to have my bottle of wine. So I have a lot to look forward to. Let's keep it on moving to Kenneth and Armando. Kenneth and Armando, this is a little bit blowing my mind only because, again, it's another cultural difference. I think that that's obviously what the whole synopsis is of this show, is the fact that, you know, going back and forth, they're going to have to battle different cultural, like, ups and downs, right? So Kenneth is so used to, especially since he said that since he was 19, being gay and open and whatever, and Armando just came out. So when it comes to the whole holding hands and stuff, he's not really as comfortable with it yet. But also, in all fairness, he's looking out for Kenneth's safety because he's like, listen, I don't know if you want to do that around here. It might not be the safest place. And I also get that too. So then we get to go meet the parents, and I see is Maria chiming. Hi.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. What do you think about Kenneth and Armando?
Okay, I'm indifferent because on one hand, I get that he was trying to be protected because my grandma lives in Tijuana, which is in Mexico, like right next to the border. And my cousin's homosexual, and it's totally normal in that area to be it because it's more like Americanized because it's right on the border. So I understood the physical, like you're scared that someone's going to hurt you physically, but at the same time, it's like, are you going to go your whole life like that? Like,
no, I understand.
And then Kenneth is the lover's name.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenneth.
Yeah. I know he loves him, but he was a little too pushy. Because you can leave. If you were to get jumped, you can leave. He has to stay. He lives in that neighborhood. So it's like it was very kind of ignorant for him to just be like, hold my hand, kiss me, while like, and it's machismo. Like the men there are aggressive. He was right with the culture. So I don't know.
I agree with you. I wanted to bring up this question because it was for you.
Oh. So who was? Oh, my mom. My mom. I went out there. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I don't know who's watching it, but oh my gosh. Like, I'm pretty sure like 1,000 people just saw me. And she's like, well, it's okay. They know.
No. Yeah,
like, I don't know them.
It's a fun room too. So especially tonight's your first time coming on. I love that. Be comfortable anytime. You can get involved in my like community tab. I always post. I do lives every morning at 10 a.m. and then we recap TLC. Tomorrow's Super Bravo Tuesday. I bring on a Bravo celebrity. It's really fun. So thank you again for calling in. I'm going to go ahead and drop you down, and we're going to move down to the next couple.
Okay.
All All right, guys. Man, we're making great timing tonight. We have one last couple. We went through Ariela and Biniyam. That's interesting. The whole third world thing, I don't know what I think about that. Brittany and Yazan, hate to tell you guys, that's not going to work. Kenneth and Armando, love that. But also, Kenneth is still worried, and I don't think we just touched on this, but Kenneth is still worried about the fact that Armando might be influenced by outside, like it might be a lot for him with outside influences because, again, Kenneth is super comfortable being gay. They're just in two totally different worlds with that. So they're going to have to learn to work together with that. But I want to get to Deavan and Jihoon. Deavan and Jihoon, this is probably the best couple of the night, and I get really excited about saying that only because I was talking to my mom about this, and it's probably one of our favorite couples. So Deavan and Jihoon. Obviously, we get to see Deavan and her mom. They're walking around South Korea, blah, blah, blah. I went ahead and wrote everything down. But they're mad at Jihoon because Jihoon was lying about the money and having a job situation. So the whole point is he's lying about the money. He wasn't prepared. He wasn't ready for Deavan to come. He didn't have any of this together, which I don't understand because mess up once, shame on you. Mess up twice, Deavan looks like a fool. And, with all due respect to Deavan, but she just looks like a fool. And Devan's going around with her mom, and at first she kind of feels like, okay, I'm comfortable, I know it my way around here. And look, mom, almost like she's kind of proud. And then she sits down and she starts realizing, okay, this is a little bit tougher than I thought. She doesn't know how to order or what she's ordering off the menu, and so on and so forth. So eventually she wants to end up sitting down with Jihoon's mom because apparently Jihoon's mom is the one who's saving all of his money. So she wants to know exactly what's going on. This was a little uncomfortable, but I thought it was great to watch. The fact that Jihoon's mom would not get up for Deavan, even when the dad was like, get up. And she's like, I'm not getting up for her. And she was just pretty much, she was so straightforward about everything. She was just calling it like it is. Okay, so real quick, before I go ahead and keep going on this, I'm going to go ahead and bring up two people just to chime in on this. Deavan and Jihoon, guys, we're making great timing. And real quick, Adam J says he wants money. No, he actually said go back to America. Maybe his parents are idiots. Okay. Carla, Dennis, actually, let's bring up everybody. All right, guys. So Deavan and Jihoon, I'm going to start with Maria. Go.
Oh, okay, like that. Deavan and Jihoon, the dad, I wish he was my dad. Did anyone else fall in love with the dad? How respectful and concerning he was? I was like, okay, he helped with the baby. And Jihoon, yeah, he was shamed. Oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed to look at her, but it's your baby.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, I fell in love with the dad. And the mom reminds me of my mom. I ain't gonna stand up for her. No.
No, my mom's the same way. Even I thought it was bad when we had, especially because I had brothers, I thought it was bad when we had and they had girlfriends. And I thought it would be better, I'm like, hey, mom, meet my fiance. It's a dude. She was still the same way. She was still just as bad to him. So no matter what, they're just bad. No, but with Deavan and Jihoon, I just think it's silly. The fact that the whole point that this guy has had ample opportunity to save money and have a job and have all of this together, and she's the one who had to find the apartment. She's coming all the way over across the world to be with you. All of this doesn't make sense. And her mom has a hot temper. He warned his family. He said, Devan's mom has a hot temper, blah, blah, blah. What did you think she was going to think of the freaking place? Or finding out the fact that you don't have any money. And lastly, just before I shut up, this stupid translator kind of pisses me off. And I hate to say that, but the translator is just mixing every freaking thing up. Nothing is coming out right. So it's making, that stupid thing is making an already bad situation just twice as bad. Okay, sorry. Dennis?
I like Jihoon's father. He actually tried to help him out. It's like, hey, no, apologize. He's helping him out. It's what a father's supposed to do for his son. Teach him how to treat a woman. Should have been years ago, but whatever. Better late than never. But as far as that goes, I never seen a more disrespectful Korean ever. And I've been in Korea before for a year. I've never seen that. He stepped over like over the food, over her. I never seen such disrespect ever. That,
Yeah, there's a lot
I
of
was like, ooh, what are you doing?
Between his parents and his friends, they all
heated.
keep saying that there's a lot of like behaviors that Jihoon's showing that don't show like the conventional Korean man. They're saying that between the job, the not saving, the not really preparing for his family, the disrespect, that it's just not traditional.
And he's so immature.
Did anyone else notice how they kind of switched? Like, why am I forgetting her name? Deavan. She got into more Korean beauty products, the style, and then Jihoon kind of went more into Americanized. Like, he lightened his hair, didn't he? Didn't he have black hair? Like, I can't be tripping on that. He has like red umber hair. Didn't he have? No,
I didn't notice that, but I could totally see how that's a thing where you start adopting each other's stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw a switch and I was like, okay, you guys went to each other's country without actually going. All right.
That's what they say. Couples start looking like each other after a while.
After a certain while, yeah.
Listen,
yeah,
I'm
you better find somebody that's good looking.
Yeah, I guess I'm a narcissist because my boyfriend looks exactly like me. So
yeah. There you go.
It works out.
Yeah. All right, guys. So with that being said, we covered all of the couples tonight. Real quick, I'm going to go around just the whole room and ask everybody, who's your favorite couple and why? And I think that's who's your favorite couple and why? And then I'm going to ask one more thing, and then we're going to end it. So before we go, Carla, who's your favorite couple and why?
I think everybody's favorite couple is Kenny and Armando.
Okay.
Why? Because I feel like their connection is actually really real. Right now, they're just going through the actual cultural differences that come with moving countries, or however they did it. And so right now, the worst is gonna come before it gets better. It always go bad before it gets good. So right now they're just in real relationship issues, and just hope the best for them.
Yeah. All right, Maria.
To piggyback off exactly what Carla said. Exactly, like they feel genuine. Even like they are dealing with stuff, it doesn't feel toxic. Like they talk about it. They use humor. They seem comfortable. Like they actually dated before coming on 90 Day Fiancé. Like that's what it actually feels like, and it's refreshing, and I like it.
All right, Debra.
Hands down, Armando and Kenneth. They show compassion, or not compassion. They show willingness to compromise within their differences. You know what I mean? And you don't see that in any other couple. And I don't remember ever seeing that on 90 Days. That quick, like right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the most obvious answer would obviously be them, but just because I want to be a little bit messy about this, I would say my favorite couple is Brittany and Yazan, just because this is a hot reality. This is
That's a lie.
This is just, we're watching absolute silliness right now. I don't even know what we're watching, but I know how it plays out, so I can't wait to watch it play out from what I know, so I'm excited about it. And now, with that being said, the last question of the night is, what was your... No, I'm not even going to say that. What are we looking forward to most this season? Go ahead, Maria.
Most this season? To get to know Devan's personality. Like, she's a little passive. I kind of want her to, like, stand her ground.
Follow her on Instagram. Follow her on Instagram. You'll see the real her.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go deep diving now. I'm going to go deep diving. Huh?
She does a lot of Instagram lives on the low. She doesn't post them. She deletes them afterwards.
Oh, but she does when she's putting on makeup.
Yes, she does a lot of Instagram lives.
She doesn't. Oh, you're right, Carla. She does when she's putting on makeup. She talks to that's when she does her little vlogs. That's true. I thought you were talking about her selfies. I'm like, what the hell are you getting to do with
You're gonna learn how good she looks and pose positions. That's how because her body.
Great, thanks for the pop filter.
Oh my gosh, she's killing it.
All right. So getting to know Deavan. All right, Carla, what are you looking forward to most?
Brittany taking her home back to America where she belongs. Because she did too much. Trying to corrupt this man. Girl, go and do. Girl, bye.
She's from my hometown. We're actually from the exact same place. I think that's so funny.
Adam, but you don't finesse like her. You finesse in a whole nother way. She's a gold digger.
I could be a gold digger.
And we all can. But you do it to the right person.
Don't take that from me. You don't know. I could totally be a gold digger. No, I'm just kidding. D-Brooke?
I would have to say the thing I'm looking forward to the most is the reaction from Yazan when Brittany says she's married still. That's going to be a show.
I forgot.
I can't wait for that. That's going to be comedy gold.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about that like baby girl Lisa. Or old lady Lisa, should I say.
Baby goat Lisa.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
We're going to be talking about that for a while. That reaction alone is going to be gold.
No.
I
can't stand them either one of them. They're both hypocrites.
I think what I would have to say that I look forward to most about all of this is I think that we obviously know what's going to happen with all of the other couples, but unless you guys are ahead of this and you know something I don't really know what happens with Ariela and Biniyam and how this plays out. So I'm curious.
The mom's obnoxious.
Very.
Yeah. Well, but also though, I get what the mom's saying. That apartment was obnoxious.
I'm sorry. Both
That
of them are in the
wasn't
medical
it.
industry.
No.
They judged the fudge out of the hospital. Like, you're a nurse. How are you so ignorant about the medical industry? You think everyone just uses needles and Band-Aids? That's it? Come on now.
Maria, you're right though. She was all looking
seriously,
like
she's
Nordic
speaking
toy
real.
and all with his nose up
And
to
one
everybody.
thing, you mentioned that like the daughter has like this almost reputation to uphold because she comes from a smart family. She's not making very smart decisions. So I'm
At all.
confused. Like not even educated ones. Like I get we all go crazy for, you know, an eggplant emoji, but not that crazy. That's just too much. That's too much. I had to. That's just too much. It's unnecessary.
Hey,
Adam, are you
did you
lost?
notice
Look at me.
Ariela? I don't think Ariella's really into Biniyam like that anymore because he cut his dreads.
Oh yeah.
So you think it was like a happy accident? Like, oh dang, I have his baby.
Definitely.
He looked
She
better
said they did
before.
it, what, one time? It only took one time. That's all it takes is one time.
Jihoon, same thing.
No,
Knock on
Biniyam.
wood forever.
No,
Yes.
I know, but that was his first time, wasn't it?
Yep.
Jihoon?
Jihoon too. Jihoon and Deavan had it on the one night stand as well. Yep. Sure did.
That proves it
Guys,
all.
I didn't mean to I was looking off to the side and I think you guys were like, Adam, are you there?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, I was looking at this. Obviously, we have in the chat room, so I'm new to this whole YouTube and live thing. And I've mentioned so many times because I missed the super chats and super stickers that I need a YouTube moderator for two reasons. That and because you get like trolls who come on the chat and start saying stuff. And I see where everybody's like, Adam's Angels, and we have your back. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about in the chat? Adam's Angels have his back. And then there's some guy in here named Jade that says he's left me with no choice. I'm going to expose him on Reddit. What is that?
Somebody's trolling your live.
Why is somebody is this how you know when you made it?
Yes, this could be Amber.
I'm so happy I was
Well, you
here.
know what?
For this moment.
Congratulations, Adam.
Thank you guys.
I feel honored to be here. In this
Okay, I feel good about that. Thank you guys. And thank you, Sam. Thank you guys. Okay, that was a lot. So, do Adams. Wow.
Oh my God.
How do you get that into it?
What?
Okay, that was the last attention I'm gonna give to any of this. I didn't know that this was a thing. Sherelle told me that people get crazy on the chat, so
Yes, they
get
will
crazy
troll
on the
the
internet.
hell out of you.
yeah. Okay. And then okay. Wow, that threw me off. Sorry guys.
That flustered you.
All right. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for recapping that with me. This was a fun night. That totally threw me off, and I didn't mean it to. But this is getting better and better, and I can't wait to keep recapping with you guys Sunday nights and Monday nights. We're recapping Happily Ever After and The Other Way. Tomorrow night, we're doing Super Bravo Tuesday at 6 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. I have a really exciting guest, so I'm super excited about this. And before we go, I'm going to let everybody in the room say one thing because I didn't want to cut you guys off. D. Brooke, go ahead.
Hey, I'm just looking forward to The Other Way. I'm not really paying attention. I'm not really feeling the Happily Ever After thing. I'm just not feeling it.
That's fair.
Like this whole Larissa, Colt, T, whatever. I'm just sick of it. Just get them off the air.
I only watch it for Angela, to be honest.
Yeah. She's wilding. She's getting back to the old Angela.
Yeah.
That's that Georgia Angela. You don't want none.
I like that, Angela. She's like, pizza? And then she was so excited, too. She's like, no, I want your mom to see you cook because that's how this is going to go. You're going to be cooking. I don't have time to cook. And you're going to be sitting your butt at home. So let's show her exactly what the real scenario is and not pretend like I'm going to be cooking you some damn plantains. I love that.
No.
Right.
Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course.
Hit myself.
D. Brooke, I appreciate you coming. Maria, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, and please come back. And Carla, I really appreciate you. Thank you, guys. I'm dropping
Yes,
you guys down.
love the chicken grease.
Guys, wow, how exciting is that? So I didn't really mean to make a joke out of it, but how else am I going to do it? It was either my internet trolls or it was Jolene and her minions. But it was somebody, and the point is they were trolling me. So I'm going to make a joke out of it and say this is how when you know when you made it. And everybody in the chat room kept on saying MODs, MODs. I guess those are the things that sit there and like go through and make sure that this doesn't happen. So if anything, I like to take a negative and make it into a positive. So you've just inspired my next video for Sunday, how to deal with the trolls in the chat room and how to get MODs. I have a lot to learn, a lot of education to do. And if you guys didn't catch this, make sure that you remember my Super Bravo Tuesday tomorrow night, 6 p.m. PST. I have a special guest for you guys. And again, guys, Stephanie, thank you so much for the PayPal. And then, did I forget anything in here? And then also thank you guys, Blackjack. Thank you, Blackjack, for the super chat. You guys have been so awesome. Thank you for watching, and have a great night, guys. Bye, Jolene.